I can have an orgasm on my own, but not when I'm in a relationship. What does this mean? Hi, my name is Martha. I'm a clinical sexologist with a doctorate in human sexuality, and I'm also a relationship coach, and I'm from Eros Coaching. That's eroscoaching.com. In this message, I am unsure whether the person is identified as male and female, but it really doesn't matter because the ability to have an orgasm by yourself has a lot to do with your ease and comfort with yourself. We are usually more comfortable pleasuring ourselves because we have established a certain routine and a habit, and we usually masturbate in the same way. We have a certain routine about it. So I call this masturbating quietly, quickly, secretly. We have a certain way of doing it, whatever it is that you pleasure yourself. So then when you're in relationship with someone, that person might be touching you in a different way. Also, the feeling is very different being by yourself and with someone. So this can cause difficulties with attaining an orgasm. And so it doesn't necessarily mean that this person is not the right person, or there's something wrong with this relationship, or this person is not meant to be the person for you. It doesn't mean that way. One of the things that happens in order for an orgasm to happen is for the sensations from genital, because that's usually how people masturbate, is basically friction. So you stimulate your genitals, the sensation from the genitals travel to the through the nerves, through the spine, and from the spine to the brain. And when the pathway is established between mind and body, this is when we get an orgasm. So when you have stimulation and touch in a different way, different angle, different position, different person, different pressure, all these things is not familiar, and you can have difficulties having an orgasm. So one of the things in which you can learn how to have an orgasm with this particular partner is to do some of the same things that feels good to you, to establish a certain pattern and to keep doing it. So what happens is after a few times, the neural pathways in the body starts to become more you become more comfortable with this act. And from there, the neural pathway then one day becomes established, and then you get your orgasm. So it may start off being a very small orgasm, or you may even doubt that it's an orgasm. And over time, as you are able to relax and feel more, the sensation can actually be stronger, and that might create another orgasm. It's also useful, of course, to be able to be a little bit more directive and communicate with your partner about what feels good for you, so that it's easier to attain the orgasm. Having a conversation around, this is what I would like us to try, and this is what I need from you, and this is how I need it. And can we agree that we do this for X number of minutes, and if it doesn't work, like, we try something else. So basically setting the parameters of that experience so that there's less anxiety, and the boundaries of that session are clear. So that really helps ease anxiety and anxiousness that can come up. So I hope I answered this question about how it is possible for one to have orgasm by themselves but not be able to have it with their partners, and also what you can do about learning how to have an orgasm with a partner. It's often not personal to the person, although there might be situations where it is. And that's always communication in which can be done. So if you feel that you have other questions that are not being addressed, you can always reach out to me, and you can contact me at ask@eroscoaching.com.